I can't imagine this is gonna feel very great. So maybe lift your leg up.
I cannot.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, stop here. I'll do it. Everything's gonna be really hard for a while. Testing, rolling. Yesterday, Friday, after Tuesday surgery, was my first day not taking painkillers, and I'm not taking painkillers today, which feels really good. But I have a lot of pain when I'm moving and when I accidentally like flex my muscles, like mostly my hamstring. But when I'm standing still or laying in this thing, I don't really have any pain at all. But the first 3 days after surgery were like, I was useless. I pretty much just fell asleep on various furniture. I threw up after I tried to eat. I had no appetite. I couldn't really get much food down. And I got really sweaty. Does that mean, like, I don't know. I just got really hot and sweaty and then really cold. But it seems like that's all done with, and now I'm kind of feel like I can start moving around. That was a little too much twisting. It is now the end of day 5, so we're gonna take the gauze off. I can't wait to see what it looks like under here. Okay, it is Sunday, and today I cranked my KPM machine up to 55, and now I'm trying to lift my leg out of the machine on its own, and I can't do it.
Yup.
Turns out all it took was taking my shirt off. Today, I just got home from going down to Seattle and seeing my surgeon again. It was my first checkup. He cleared up a world of confusion for me. I didn't receive much guidance at all after surgery for a variety of reasons. So I didn't really get that guidance until my 10-day check-in with the surgeon. But fortunately, I was doing most of the right things. Primarily just like elevating my leg with the pillows or whatever, using more under my ankle foot area to get the leg straight rather than bent, plus getting my quad engagement back. For a long time I didn't have any control of my quad muscle, and so now I can finally flex it, and you can kind of see it moving in there. There's still a lot of swelling, so it's having a little bit hard time like getting super engaged. So being able to flex my quad so I can flex it and then lift the leg straight was my next milestone. And I got straight leg lifts on like day 8. I was really worried. For the first week, I had a crazy sensation in the skin along my shin and like in my calf muscle. That Sage was really worried was a blood clot, so he made me go to the hospital and get an ultrasound and everything. But my surgeon explained that the cut for the ACL surgery is along a nerve that runs down through here. So it's really common to feel like crazy tingling pain sensations like on the surface of your shin. So that's normal if you're experiencing that, I guess. I got a hamstring graft, so my hamstring was like fucked up. And my surgeon explained that like, yeah, they took a big chunk out of my hamstring for the graft. So I just need to leave it alone and let it heal and not try to like massage it and stretch it. And now today it's actually feeling almost pain-free. I've also been since day 1 just moving my ankle as much as I can. But I will say I have not exercised per se yet. I'm gonna be really patient with that. I tried to do just like straight leg sit-ups the first week, and it really hurt. Just like contracting my hamstring muscle doing any sort of effort, I backed off that. So I think like 2 weeks post-op, I'll get back into it. But right now, I'm just letting my body chill and heal and rest and sleeping like 12 hours a night. Okay, this is about to be the entire extent of the PT that I've been given. As you can see, I'm taking some like super hobbly steps without my crutches. I started that on day 10. PT thing number 1. I'm taking a rolled up Arc'teryx sweater because that's all Arc'teryx is good for, is just rolling up the sweaters and rubbing them all over the floor. Okay, so we have our little rolled up surface, and now I'm just gonna let my leg hang for like 5 minutes, and hopefully by the end of 5 minutes, my calf will be closer to hitting the mat at the same point that my good leg hits the mat. 5 minutes of this. Usually I play on my phone while I do this, but it's in the other room, so maybe I'll just look at myself in the GoPro camera for 5 minutes. I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, 5 minutes later, I'm definitely a little more close to being even, but not quite there. The next thing, quad sets, where you just flex your quads. I still cannot see my quad totally because there's some swelling left in here. Flex my quad, lift the leg up straight so that it doesn't buckle when I first lift it. And I'm doing 15 of these 3 times a day. Yeah! Woo! And the last thing I've been doing repetitively, well, this I just kind of integrate throughout the day, but I get into a chair where my legs don't touch the ground, but I also have really short legs, so it's not that hard to find chairs that are tall enough. And I let it hang for a little bit. I cross my other foot over and just push it back. I'm not really pushing my comfort zone here. When it starts to hurt, I kind of stop and hang out. But the goal for me is to get to about 90 degrees this week. So I'm really close. Okay, now I'm gonna do some KPM machine. Sorry, it's CPM. I get that, but you can see why this would be confusing. Kinetic, whatever. I'm starting at 70 degrees, going up to 80. You can't see that screen at all. And for a while I was doing this, I had the machine set up on my couch, and I was getting a lot of pain doing that, which I think had something to do with like the way that my hips were sinking in the couch or something. So I moved it to the bed, which is obviously a much flatter surface, but I also have a really firm mattress, Helix. And I'm not getting that pain anymore, so. One thing I will add about the PT is, as you can see, I'm gonna sneeze. That's not a lot of exercises or like effort for me, and it doesn't take that much time. I'm like, just when I'm in my house, I'm moving between the couch where I have my leg propped up like this, trying to get it straightened but a little more comfortable, and the bar stools over there to get it bent, and practicing taking like more rolling steps with my crutches. Like I try to focus on always having the knee in a position that's useful all day, but it's a lot of time to fill. I also am staying sane by I booked a trip to Mexico on February 9th, so I am going for the goal of being able to walk by then, so I don't have to bring my crutches, and that's like 11 days out, and I can't walk yet, so.
Baby's first steps!
I finally was able to put pants on after my shin sensitivity issue, and I'm really only wearing the brace when I'm like going out and getting in the car and then going out from there. because the brace just sucks. The way my surgeon explained it was this is a one size fits none. He recommended not bothering trying to get something that fits better until the 6-week post-op brace, which will be like custom. I really struggle to get all of the things. I feel like my leg changes sizes every single time I put this on. So we have it locked at 0 degrees. Sage, can you help me put my sock on?
Yes.
And now we go out. Okay.
Focus on your shoe.
Oh, now I'm just pretending to tie my shoes. I already tied it. This is off-road crutching. Maybe later we could go trail crutching or something. This is what we do together now. As far as like happiness goes, I'm getting outside every day. I have a park near my house, so every day I've been like crutching around the park. This is my daily walk around the park. On sunny days, I'll just stand out on the front porch or the back porch and be in the sun as much as I can. And Sage takes me out like a dog. He puts me in the car and takes me out for a drive along the coast just to like get outside and see the sunset and whatever. And I've been reading and I'm just eating really well, which is not that different than how I always eat, but just eating less. Drinking lots of water. I have stopped drinking coffee and alcohol because of the rumored inflammation thing, but I don't know how long that will last. As far as like advice for how to get around and do your daily activities and put your shoes and socks on, and you know, take pictures of yourself in recovery and put your coats on and get you outside and get you in the car, well, my advice for that is to go find yourself an Instagram boyfriend.